Landscape photography is easy if you know a few tips. The best landscape photographs have everything in focus, from the foreground to the background. It's not hard to do. The way to get maximum depth of field and sharpness is by using a small aperture and by focusing on the right spot. Here's what you do to get started. Once you pick your shot, set your camera on Aperture Priority. Set your aperture to f11 or smaller. Let your camera decide what shutter speed and ISO to use. This next part is really important. Put your camera and lens on manual focus. Then focus on a spot 1/3 of the way into the image. By doing this, along with a small aperture, everything in your image should be in focus. Here are some additional tips. Use a wide-angle lens. 24 to 35 millimeters is a good, and a tripod. To avoid camera shake, use remote shutter release. If you don't have one, put your shutter on the 2 or 3 second self-timer delay. When you get comfortable with these settings, you can try the next step, full manual mode. Start with these settings. Aperture f11 or smaller, ISO 100, then use your in-camera meter to get the proper shutter speed. Your ISO plays a role in how clean your images look. The lower the ISO, the cleaner your image. However, you can easily get away with an ISO of 400 and even higher in many cameras. These are tips just to get you started. There are a lot of variables in photographing landscapes. If you're photographing a waterfall or a fast-moving creek, you'll need a different approach. Watch our 2-minute tutorial on waterfalls. If you're photographing a snowy scene, watch our 2-minute tutorial on snowy landscapes. There's one more important part of landscape photography, and that is composition. Guess what? We have a video tutorial on that too. Check it out. For more information on landscape photography, come and see our experts at Horn Photo. Got the picture?